Today I'm gonna get schooled by my Aunt Nina in the kitchen. And her ricotta cheesecake, which is gonna knock your socks off. I'm starting with a delicious cheesecake. And for me to say her cheesecake is good, you know it's gotta be good. So I'm separating 4 egg yolks and whites. So I'm gonna put my egg whites in, and I'm gonna start to whip them up. I wanna whip them to like a soft peak, okay? And now, it's time to build her cheesecake. So I got 3 pounds of fresh ricotta. I'm gonna put that in there. I mean, look at that fresh ricotta. If that's not delicious, I don't know what it is. And I got some granulated sugar here, about a cup. I'm gonna put about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna put in the zest of 1 lemon, because it's really gonna give it a nice flavor. All right, I'm gonna put this on high speed. I'm gonna whip this up. And now, 1 tablespoon of strega. All right? This is what's really gonna set this cheesecake off. This flavor is intense. It's got 70 different herbs and flavors in it. The main ones being fennel and mint. It's so delicious. And, you know, strega's witch in Italian. So this is the witch's brew. It's southern Italy, very popular in Sicily, and it just really is gonna intensify this cheesecake. Now that I got my ricotta mix nice and smooth here, I'm gonna wait for my egg whites. We're gonna whip them high speed now. Get them to like a nice soft peak, and then I'm gonna fold it in. The egg whites add an airy quality to the cheesecake, what you're looking for. You want it to be light and fluffy, but moist and delicious. Does that look pretty? Look how nice and fluffy, baby. I love it. Who doesn't like cheesecake? Come on. Aunt Nina's cheesecake? Forget about it. Okay. Our egg whites are whipped. Look how nice and beautiful. Take this off here. You got that nice, beautiful soft peak here. I'm gonna just fold it in now. Gonna take a little bit of this. All right. So when you fold anything in, you're just incorporating the 2 mixtures very lightly because you don't want to break down the egg whites, okay? So I'm just going to add them nice and light. You know, it's funny. Most home Italian cooks like Aunt Nina, when they teach you something, they always hold back on 1 secret ingredient. I want to see if this really tastes as good as the ones I used to eat at her house. I'm going to keep adding our egg whites. And I do it in about 3 parts. Because I don't want to do it too much, and then it'll be soft. It's got to be light, beautiful, fluffy. Ah. Get the rest of our egg whites in here. And Aunt Nina's husband is Mario, who was my father's best friend. You know, I remember so many times he would come to the bakery. My father would cook like a nice lunch. Forget about it. Sometimes Mario would come in with like a side of beef that he picked up somewhere. We would butcher it up and make steaks at the bakery. So many great memories. Wonderful people, good times, wonderful family. And that's what life's all about. These are just happy memories for me. We got this beautiful cheesecake here. Oh man, does that look good. Excellent. Now, I got a spring form pan, okay, which I just buttered very lightly, and I'm going to throw some flour in there. And by flouring it, it's just another added little thing to make sure that it doesn't stick. So I'm just going to kind of roll it around like that. Here, let me go do it like this. So I'm just kind of like tapping it, rolling it, so that it's all floured and buttered nice, okay? This is about a 9-inch spring form pan, just perfectly buttered and greased, all ready to go. And I'm gonna pour this delicious, smooth, creamy cheesecake into here. Oh. And and I'm gonna put it in the oven. Now, Aunt Nina said 400-degree oven, put it in the oven, okay? Shut the oven door and drop it to 350. Okay? Do not open the door, she said, for 45 minutes or it'll crack. I gotta try this cheesecake because it is calling me. It is so moist and delicious. Mmm. This cheesecake is so good. I think I'm gonna start making this at the bakery.